Could Fujifilm really yank the X-Pro4 off the table and surprise us with an X-Pro5 instead? Today I'm breaking down every believable leak, the weird naming chatter, and what a proper X-Pro reboot would have to do to earn that jump. Stick around. Near the end, I'll tell you who should actually care and which photographers might be better off waiting. Trust me on this one, the naming debate is the least interesting part. So, what do we know? Rumors from multiple corners point to Fujifilm rethinking the whole sequence. Some insiders say skip X-Pro4, call it X-Pro5. Others whisper alignment with the broader X lineup and a higher number instead. The timing most sources now agree on is early 2026, not a rushed late 2025 refresh. That tells you Fujifilm isn't doing a cosmetic tweak. They're clearly pacing this as a substantial evolution, and the delayed window makes sense if they're integrating major hardware changes rather than milking a small spec bump. Here's where the leaks get juicy. Multiple reports suggest a next-generation X-Trans sensor, possibly a 40-megapixel class chip adapted from Fuji's higher-end bodies, paired with a faster processor for much better readout speeds and dynamic range. That alone would modernize the X-Pro for high-resolution shooters. But the real game-changer would be IBIS. For years, X-Pro fans begged for in body stabilization. Squeezing IBIS into a rangefinder-styled body is an engineering headache. But if Fuji pulls it off without hollowing out the design, this camera becomes useful in low light and with longer lenses in a way earlier X-Pros never were. You know what's funny? The hybrid viewfinder is the X-Pro's personality. Leaks hint at iterative, not radical, updates, faster EVF refresh, improved parallax correction in OVF mode, and silkier transitions between optical and electronic views. Expect a sturdier magnesium chassis, improved weather sealing, USB-C power delivery, and refined ergonomics. Maybe a slightly different grip or button layout. The trick is modernizing the internals while keeping the tactile, distraction-free shooting experience that made the series beloved. Here's where the debate gets juicy. Some fans worry Fujifilm is deprioritizing the X-Pro line, focusing resources on XT and XH cameras that sell more. Others argue the long gap means Fuji is building something truly special. If the X-Pro5 ships with a 40-megapixel X-Trans, reliable IBIS, and that upgraded finder, street photographers who prize discretion and image quality win big. Documentary shooters who need a discrete tool with modern stabilization also benefit. Purists who buy X-Pro for its ritual might be cautious. Too much modernizing risks diluting the series' identity. Short version, the signs point to a deliberate major update, not a small refresh. Skip the number or not, Fujifilm seems poised to deliver a meaningful leap if these rumors hold. New sensor, faster processor, possible IBIS, stronger build, and a polished hybrid viewfinder. What will prove it is official teases, certification filings, and, of course, hands-on tests. If you want low-light capability plus the X-Pro experience, this is the rumor to follow. If you love the X-Pro because it resists modernization, keep an eye on early reviews before you decide. So, what do you want most from the next X-Pro? IBIS, a 40-megapixel sensor, or a faster hybrid finder? Drop your wish list in the comments. What if Fujifilm just dropped the camera a lot of us have quietly been waiting for? Today, we're diving into the freshest X-T6 leaks. And honestly, some of this stuff could rewrite Fujifilm's playbook. I'll break down the new sensor whispers, that AI-powered autofocus everyone's talking about, IBIS upgrades, video specs, and the small practicality changes that actually matter. Stick around. The one late rumor about dual card slots might be the deal-maker for hybrid shooters. Fujifilm isn't suddenly abandoning its retro roots. The X-T6 is still expected to wear that classic SLR-inspired silhouette with dedicated dials for shutter, ISO, and exposure compensation so you can shoot with muscle memory. What's new? A more rugged magnesium alloy shell, better weather sealing, and reportedly a slightly denser grip that helps balance larger lenses. Leaks also point to a fully articulating 3.2-inch touchscreen, huge if you vlog or shoot on gimbals, and a higher resolution EVF that could push well beyond what we've seen before. Bottom line, familiar controls, but built tougher and more video-friendly. This is the headline. A rumored 5th-generation X-Trans sensor, possibly 45 megapixels or higher, paired with a new, faster processor. If true, expect cleaner high ISO performance, wider dynamic range, and far quicker readouts to reduce rolling shutter. That combination is what enables better video modes and faster burst shooting without overheating. Fujifilm's color science is likely intact, but with this generation, we could see improved noise handling and a real jump in low-light usability, the kind of leap that turns late-night weddings and dim interiors into usable images without frantic grading. One of the biggest complaints about earlier models was AF consistency. The X-T6 rumors claim a hybrid autofocus system powered by deep learning that improves subject detection and tracking. Think faster eye detection, better animal and vehicle recognition, and more reliable continuous AF in messy light. On top of that, IBIS is said to remain strong. 7 stops has been mentioned. And refined algorithms could make handheld low-light and stabilized video much more usable. If Fujifilm nails the eye-assisted AF, this camera suddenly becomes much more attractive for sports, events, and hybrid shooters who need dependable focus. The video gets a real boost on the rumor sheet. Expect 6.2K capture, internal 10-bit 422 recording, and robust 4K at 60 frames per second with possible 4K at 120 frames per second slow-motion options. Pair that with improved thermal management and longer continuous recording, and the X-T6 could challenge a lot of mirrorless cinema workhorses. ProRes internal capture has been floated as a possibility, and dual codecs would be a welcome addition. Also worth noting, better USB-C power handling and faster battery options could finally make long shoots feasible without constant battery juggling. Insiders suggest dual card slots with one slot supporting a faster format like CF Express Type B or SD Express. That's a practical win for redundantly recording raw stills and high-bit rate video simultaneously. Battery life improvements are likely too, with claims of more shots per charge and faster USB charging. Price whispers put it in the $1,600 to $1,800 range, positioning the X-T6 competitively against rivals while keeping Fujifilm's signature color and handling intact. If you're a Fujifilm shooter wanting better autofocus, stronger video tools, and a tougher body, the X-T6 is absolutely worth getting excited about. And if you're a hybrid creator who needs long recording times, dual card reliability, and higher-end codecs, this might finally be the Fuji body that fits your workflow. Not every rumor will land, but if the big ones, 5th Gen X-Trans, AI AF, IBIS, and 6.2K video come through, the X-T6 could be one of the biggest APS-C releases in years. Which rumor has you most hyped? Resolution, AF, or video? Drop your pick below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for the full breakdown once Fujifilm makes it official.